What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race 6 for the 2025 Blue Cross NC250. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This weekend, the NASCAR Xfinity Series heads to the Charlotte Roval, a 2 1/3 mile road course that puts on some very chaotic racing from time to time, can have some crazy battles, can have some fantastic racing, and can have some wild and crazy moments from time to time as well. The last time we ran at the Charlotte Roval, we saw Sam Mayer go back to back and pick up his second straight win at the Charlotte Roval. He is back this time around trying to pick up his third straight win at the Charlotte Roval and get another win on a road course in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. But before I go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather for this weekend currently at the moment is looking extremely promising. It's going to be 78 degrees a high with 51 degrees as well as only a 10% chance of rain with partly cloudy skies. It's going to be some really nice weather headed out to the racetrack. It's not going to be too hot. It's not going to be too cold. It's just going to be right. You might need a jacket early in the morning if headed out to the track, but it should be some good weather. It shouldn't be too hot. It should be some pretty good weather for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Planet standings as we head into the final race of the round of 12 before we go to the round of 8. So Brandon Jones with his win at Kansas is officially locked in. Connor Zilisch is up by 105 points currently at the moment. Justin Allgaier is up by 68. Sam Mayer is up by 43. Taylor Gray is up by 16. Sheldon Creed is up by 12. Carson Quaffle is up by 9. And then Jesse Love is up by 5. Meanwhile, Nick Sanchez is down by 5. Austin Hill is down by 7. Harrison Burton is down by 8. And Sammy Smith is down by 14. All four of those drivers below the cutoff line, I think, have a good chance and opportunity to get in if they have good days. And some of these guys could change positions even with a few stage points going into the race this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, here's how picks usually work. Usually for the Xfinity Series, I got 2 suck picks, 2 underdog picks, a winner's pick, and 4 drivers you need to watch out for. But we're going to change things up a little bit this week. We're still going to have 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle. I don't think will have the pace to be a contender or that aren't that great at road courses. I do 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers who desperately need a good run who I think will have a really good run this weekend or are really good at this type of track. And I do my winner's pick, the driver thinks going to win the race overall. And instead of 4 drivers you need to watch out for, I got 5 drivers you need to watch out for along with the race winner. So now, let's jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the 2025 Blue Cross NC250? My first suck pick for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver of the 99 car for Viking Motorsports, Matt DiBenedetto. Matt DiBenedetto is honestly a pretty good road course racer. He's had some good runs in the NASCAR Cup Series and even the Craftsman Truck Series as well. However, Viking Motorsports at the road courses this year, they've had a lot of reliability issues and problems, and they just haven't had the same consistent pace and speed that we do expect from a driver like Matt DiBenedetto when it does come to road course racing. Because of that, I think it's unfortunately going to be a little bit of struggle for Matt DiBenedetto on the track. I don't think he's going to have a chance to go out there and contend for a really strong run. I think he's going to run likely outside the top 20 this weekend. Sadly, I think it's going to be not a good run for him this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. My second suck pick for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver of the 27 car for Jordan Anderson Racing, Jeb Burton. Jeb Burton, I will say, has gotten better on road courses, but his numbers at road courses over the years have just not been that impressive. He doesn't run up front on a consistent week-by-week basis at these types of tracks, and while I think he's actually had a really solid year with Jordan Anderson Racing, I just think it's going to be a bad week for him, unfortunately. I think he's going to run inside the top 10 and top 15. I don't think he's going to have generally the paces to be a major factor, serious contender. Sadly, I think Jeb Burton, unfortunately, ends up struggling and not running very, very well this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. Now we're going to head jump on the underdog picks for the 2025 Blue Cross NC250. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver of the 9 car for Junior Motorsports, Connor Mosack. This is the first time that Connor Mosack is driving for Junior Motorsports in the 2025 year, and I think he's actually going to run really well this weekend. He's been pretty good at road courses over the years. I think he ran this race last year for JRM also and had a pretty solid and really strong run in this car. So I think Connor's actually going to have a really strong opportunity for a potential top 5 or top 10, maybe even being outside contender for the victory. I think his road course background is really going to come into play. I think he's going to have a really solid chance, and I think he'll have a pretty good run for sure this weekend with Junior Motorsports at the Charlotte Roval. My second underdog pick for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver to 17 car for Hendrick Motorsports, Corey Day. Corey Day started this year off on a not really good run, but I think he's actually going to be pretty solid this weekend. And I will say in the road course race at Sonoma early in the year, he was looking pretty good, contending for a top 10 before he got into it with Austin Hill in the race. I think Corey will contend for a top 10. I think he's going to have a solid opportunity for a good run. He's looked better as the season progressed and gone on. I think he's going to show some pretty good pace and strong speed for sure. I think Hendrick's going to bring a really good card for him for sure this weekend. I think Corey Day will have one of his better runs of the year this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. And now we're going ahead, jump on to the winner's pick for the 2025 Blue Cross NC250. Who am I picking to win? The driver who I'm picking to win this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is absolutely a no-brainer. I've already picked this guy to win the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race for tomorrow. I think he's going to get the weekend sweep of the races that he's entered. I am picking the driver, the 88 car for Junior Motorsports, Connor Zolch, to pick up his 10th win of 2025 and his 11th career NASCAR Xfinity Series win. I think Connor Zolch is going to get it done. He's been so phenomenal at road courses so far in 2025. He's had an amazing season in Xfinity competition, 16 consecutive top 5 finishes. He has a ton of momentum. He has a ton of speed. He always runs up front on a week-by-week basis. Again, he has not finished outside of top 5 since the race at Talladega in the beginning of the year. I think he's going to have a phenomenal run this weekend and continue his streak and get his 10th win of the year. I'm going with Connor Zolch to pick up the win. And now we're going ahead, jump on to the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. Who should you have your eyes out on? The first driver you need to watch out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver to 7 car for Junior Motorsports, Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier has had a really good year so far in 2025. I do worry about some potential mechanical gremlins that could come into play for Justin Allgaier, but this 17 has had speed on road courses over the years. He's won multiple road course races in NASCAR Xfinity competition, and I think Allgaier will be a factor for a potential victory. I think the 7 car is going to bring a ton of pace and really strong speed with how good Junior Motorsports has been at the road courses. I think Allgaier will have a great run this weekend at Charlotte. The second driver we need to watch out for this weekend at the Roval is a driver of the 41 car for the Haas factory team, Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer, like I mentioned earlier, is the back-to-back defending winner at the Roval, and I think he actually has the best chance outside of Connor Zolch to picking up the win. He's really good here at the Roval. He's a fantastic road course racer. A lot of his wins have come in road courses over the years. I think he's going to have a really strong case and a potential opportunity to pick up the win in that 41 car. I think he's going to have a really good opportunity. I think it's going to be a really good run for Sam Mayer for sure. I think it'll be a factor for the win this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. The third driver we need to watch out for this weekend at the Roval is a driver of the 21 car for Richard Childress Racing, Austin Hill. I have seen a lot of people saying that Austin Hill will not make it out of this run. I completely disagree because Austin Hill's numbers at road courses this year and really over the last couple of years have actually been really, really solid. He contends for top 5s every time we go to road course, and there's been a few times over the last couple of years where Austin Hill's been a factor to go to victory lane. Because of that, I think Austin Hill's going to have a really good opportunity for a potential win. I think he's going to be a contender this weekend for sure. Maybe he'll just dump somebody in the corner. Who knows at this point, but you can't count out Austin Hill on the road course. I think he'll have a really strong run at Charlotte. The fourth driver we need to watch out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver of the 2 car for Richard Childress Racing, Jesse Love. Jesse Love is a pretty underrated road course racer. He runs up front at these types of tracks every time we go there. They always bring some good pace and speed. Plus, RCR's road course program, not just in Cup and times, but their Xfinity program has actually been really good here in the past as well. I do expect that Jesse Love will have a pretty good car this weekend. I think that he will be a factor. He's looking to try to make it into the next round. Has a good chance and opportunity to get more points this weekend. I think Love will have a really good car. I think he will be a factor for potential win as he looks to get that second win of the season and potentially first non-super speedway win. I think we'll have a good run for sure. And the fifth final driver I think you should watch out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval is a driver to Zelva Zero car for the Haas factory team, Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed has been having some good runs for sure, had a pretty impressive run at Bristol not too long ago, and he has won some road course races before in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. And you can always expect that Sheldon is going to have a good opportunity to be really strong competitive at these types of tracks if they don't have something go wrong, because Sheldon is a pretty unlucky driver at points. But I think Sheldon will have a good run this weekend for sure. I think we'll have a good chance and opportunity for a good opportunity. I think Sheldon will be up there and look to have a good run for sure this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. And no, so those are my race picks for the 2025 Blue Cross NC250. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Matt DiBenedetto, Jeb Burton. My underdog picks are Connor Mosack, Corey Day. My winner's pick is Connor Zilic. And the ones to watch out for, Justin Allgaier, Sam Mayer, Austin Hill, Jesse Love, and Sheldon Creed. Those are my race picks. So that is going to be it for the race 6 video for the 2025 Blue Cross North Carolina 250 at the Charlotte Roval. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Notifications on so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me to Facebook and Instagram and support me on Patreon as well. Let's get on board with that and comment your picks below for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. Who are your picks? Let me know your suck picks, your underdog picks, your winner's pick, and let me know the drivers you're watching out for this weekend at the Charlotte Roval. Let me know them in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have a NASCAR news video discussing news over the course of the last couple days, touch more on the Carson Osbar penalty / fine, touch on some rumors around Kyle Busch being a Spire candidate potentially for 2027, talk about some other stuff as well in the industry, like some news breaking around NASCAR 25. We got a lot of content coming out soon. Obviously, of course, we have reactions to the Craftsman Truck Series race on Friday as well from Charlotte. Then Saturday, Sunday, reactions to Xfinity Cup from the Charlotte Roval. We got a lot of content coming up here, like Haley Deegan, Shaman Gisberg, Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, Charlotte Creed, Sam Mayer, Frankie Muniz, Cletus Farland, Dodge Ram, Connor Zilic, Daniel Suarez, Ryan Preece, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, all the good stuff we'll be talking about on the channel with Eric Almirola, Will Brown, Cam Waters, Spark Finney, all the good stuff as well. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode. I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content, other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, buddy.